This footage was reportedly captured by an Instagram user known as Vatspiker while riding through India at night. Like many riders, he was recording his journey to share online. But after reviewing the footage later that evening, he noticed something unusual that he says he never saw in person. After analyzing the footage, you can see an apparition of a woman on the back of the bike appear out of nowhere, when just a few seconds earlier, she was not there. Some viewers believe it's paranormal, while others think it could be motion blur or a person obscured by the darkness. What do you think? Was this really a paranormal incident like Vatspiker claims it was? You be the judge. Deep in the woods of Chillicothe, Ohio, the 1927 Schrader Road Tunnel, locally known as Crybaby Tunnel, stands as a legendary destination for haunting folklore. According to local urban legends, if you go into the tunnel in the pitch-black night, you can hear the phantom cries of an infant. The most common variation of the tale claims a mother tragically lost her child over the tracks to an oncoming train, while other versions claim the event was intentional. However, while the supernatural tales are mythical, the location does hold a somber connection to a real-world regional crime. In the early 1980s, after a woman's body was discovered hidden inside a discarded waterbed mattress, a local waterbed salesman was found guilty of the crime after his extramarital lover gave birth to his child. Today, the tunnel remains a fascinating historic site where people from all over come to visit to hear the spooky infant cries, just like a man named Levi Woodruff claimed he did while recording his visit to the haunting tunnel one night. While exploring the tunnel, darkness fell around him. The sight became even more ominous, and just as you might expect, things took a terrifying turn for him.
This tunnel, it's a place. It's local around my area, and they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or her body was dumped right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there. It's a dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff, bro. This place is spooky. Is anybody out there? Hello? Right. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Bro. Hell no. I know you guys heard that.
As Levi steps foot deeper into the tunnel, he hears unfamiliar sounds in the distance. He then recognizes the sounds as a crying infant, as if it's right in the tunnel with him. It's at this moment, fear strikes through him and he takes off running out of the tunnel. He is in complete shock by the creepy event that just took place, as if he can't believe he really heard the sounds of a crying infant. After taking a deeper look into Levy's footage, you can actually hear the sounds of a wailing infant just upon him.
Hell no. Hell no.
Many viewers were stunned by his creepy footage, while others weren't so convinced. Is it just a coincidence that he heard the ghostly infant sounds around him while visiting the Crybaby Tunnel, proving that the paranormal world can interact with ours? Or is it all just some kind of anomaly? I guess you will never know unless you visit the tunnel yourself. Featured here is a scene from the popular travel series James May, Our Man in Italy. During episode 3, while the crew was exploring the ancient ruins of Pompeii and discussing its history, some viewers noticed something unusual hidden in the background. What they claim to have seen has sparked debate online, with many believing the cameras may have captured something that wasn't supposed to be there. Take a look. Many viewers spotted the foggy, ghostly apparition as the television show aired for the first time, and as the footage was shared online. Others pointed out the same ghostly apparition made an appearance more than once during the episode. As the creepy footage continued to go viral online, it caught the attention of James May himself, and he commented on the footage with this tweet. It's hard to say if a real ghostly figure was captured that day, but knowing it was filmed by a professional filming crew, and the same figure showed up more than once in different locations, it's hard to ignore the fact that it could be real, especially with it being aired on Amazon Prime, and the show itself has nothing to do with the paranormal world. What are your thoughts on the footage? Is this really a ghostly apparition? Or is it just one heck of an editing job? You tell me. A woman by the name of Lizzie on TikTok shared some disturbing footage that she claims was captured on her front door Ring camera. In the footage, you see two women who appear to be missionaries walk up to her front door in a creepy manner, but according to Lizzie, that's not the most disturbing part of her footage. Let's watch as she explains what she captured.
It's freaking creepy. 8:41, somebody knocks on the door, and then, hold on. Check out their outfits.
They're wearing two different dresses from what they were wearing.
Is nothing compared to what they were wearing.
And we saw them. They had polka dots. They had the dresses from
go
the
back to the other one.
We literally just saw them and they were wearing.
And like go fast forward, like it changes color. Watch, go fast
Right
forward.
as soon as they
Right
get
there.
over there out
Yeah.
of our porch.
What the heck is this? Is this at 8:41?
Look, they have
And
it.
they
And
said
then
they were a
that's-
missionary, you know.
But missionaries don't come at 9 p.m. though. That's
I
not-
asked them, that it's late, and they left. And they said, "I'm sorry, not trying to be rude."
As Lizzie shows her camera footage on her phone, she explains the creepy interaction she had with the two women, but she points out the insane fact. As the women approached her property, they can be seen wearing navy blue and orange dresses. But just mere seconds later, as they approach her porch, their dresses seem to change into pink dresses with polka dots. And as you watch the two women on camera, something about them just seems off. And as Lizzie and her daughter pointed out, missionaries don't come late at night knocking on your door. So who really were these two women that approached Lizzie's front door? Were they really who they say they were? And how is it possible that their dresses change entirely within mere seconds? Some viewers believe this was a paranormal incident, as the women only visited Lizzie's house that night and weren't seen by anyone else in her neighborhood, or even captured on anyone else's doorbell cameras. It's safe to say that this was just as creepy and disturbing as Lizzie claims it was. Marcos Garcia on TikTok uploaded an eerie video of an incident that he claims happened to one of his employees. Marcos owns a car repair garage that also sits on the same property as his house. One afternoon, around 2 p.m., Marcos looked out the window of his garage and spots one of his mechanics named Juan in a very heated conversation with someone. But the problem is, no one else was there. Juan was all alone. Marcos quickly pulls up the CCTV footage of the garage's security cameras on his phone, and what he sees is chilling.
Oye, este weón se volvió loco. Estoy revisando por la cámara del taller de mi teléfono, estoy en mi casa. Y este maestro está hablando solo. No cacho qué onda. De verdad que no cacho qué onda. No, está hablando solo. Le voy a preguntar por cámara qué está haciendo. A ver, vamos a preguntar. ¿Aló? Oye, disculpa, pero ¿con quién estás hablando?
Con don Carlos, me está viendo, pasando el presupuesto y explicando el tema de la gente que estuvo anoche en la carretera. Entonces me está viendo el presupuesto,
Oye.
Lo que le estoy diciendo.
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente de anoche?
Claro.
Juan, me estáis huellando, ¿cierto?
No, porque estoy con don Carlos aquí, pues. Le estoy explicando el tema.
Oye, ¿podéis subir? ¿Sabes qué? Oye, es que no estáis hablando con nadie, viejo.
Pero porque se puso que iba a caer aquí al frente mío, pues, weón.
No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos.
Yo quiero decir que los caí.
Juan, no estás con nadie, sube y ven a ver las cámaras, tengo todo grabado.
No, yo no sé así, porque...
Sube, viejo, sube, vente al tiro. Si no estás con nadie, Juan.
No, párala. Es que le caí con el altavoz escuchándome esto.
Viejo, no, tengo grabado, vente, por favor, vente.
Yo voy a tirar, pero espera, por favor.
No, esta weá es...
Juan swore he wasn't alone that day, that a disheveled man named Mr. Carlos was standing right in front of him, clear as day. He said the man was panicked and needed to get his damaged vehicle fixed right away. This stunned Marcos and sent shivers down his spine, because just minutes before this incident took place, Marcos watched the news broadcast that covered a deadly car accident where 4 people had passed away. And the spookiest part of it all, the driver's name was Mr. Carlos. And Juan had no idea at the time that any accident had occurred, So, was this the spirit of Mr. Carlos really speaking to Kuan that day? Or was this all just some elaborate hoax to get views? I'll let you be the judge. Before we continue, I want to give a huge thanks to all of you, especially for subscribing to my channel and interacting with my videos. It means so much more than you know. So please smash that subscribe button so I can continue to bring you guys more content daily for free. Now back to the show. A man named Marco, who says he was walking near a cemetery one evening, came upon an unsettling scene when he saw a white BMW crashed into the cemetery fence. Not knowing the situation he was about to walk upon, he started recording with his phone when he captured something horrifying.
Damn, man. People gotta learn to slow down. Lucky they didn't hit none of these tombstones. Real lucky. Hello? You alright? You okay? What the hell? What the f going on here? There ain't nobody there. Miss? Hello?
As Marco walked through the cemetery, he heard what sounded like a woman crying from inside the vehicle. Concerned, he asked if she was all right. But when he reached the vehicle, the crying suddenly stopped and no one was inside or nearby at all. Marco later said the car was simply towed away and he never learned who it belonged to. Some believe he encountered a ghost that day, while skeptics think there must be another explanation. Even so, how does a woman crying out just vanish out of nowhere? Did Marco really catch the ghostly cries of a woman from beyond the grave? It depends on what you believe. Recently, a man by the name of Brad on TikTok just started his account near the end of May 2026. Brad claims that he is being haunted by some kind of shadow figure. As he explained, he started the account to post all his paranormal encounters because no one believes he is being haunted. Literally, the third video he uploaded on May 31st, 2026, titled Day 1, Encounter with a Shadow Figure, is something straight out of a nightmare. Let's watch.
So my cat's been watching that door for a while now. Oh. Oh no. Oh, sorry, man. Freaky space I've ever done. Butter, get out here. Oh, I can't do it anymore.
Brad's cat Butters sits right by the door and watches as if he senses something is in the house with them. Then, out of nowhere, the door to the dark room slowly cracks open, and Butters slips in and out of the room. Brad goes to check, but when he opens the door and glances in the room, a full dark shadow figure can be seen crouching down right beside the bed, and it just stares motionlessly at Brad. He gets overwhelmed and runs for the front door to go stay away for the night. something he says he has been doing often whenever the shadow shows itself. Could this shadow entity be real? Is it really haunting Brad like he claims? The entire situation seems like a nightmare. In early 2024, Dennis Godfrey Cosacito shared this unsettling CCTV footage after his security cameras captured what appears to be a mysterious shadow figure in and outside of his home, causing havoc. Let's check out his footage.
First time ka po ano din?
First time ni mo nakakita yung kakaiba?
Ikaw, dili, sige na ha?
Ikaduha ini.
Asa yung first time mo?
In high school lang.
Atong sa...
Taman,
Sige, pana.
umag-on na ito. 4, 5. Sa gawas. Ano lang mga gawas niya.
Itong pag-letter ko sa anay. First time ka po ano din?
First time ni mo nakakita yung kakaiba?
Ikaw, dili, sige na ha?
Ikaduha ini.
Asa yung first time mo?
In high school lang.
Atong sa...
Taman,
Sige, pana.
umag-on na ito. 4, 5.
Sean McAuliffe says he has lived in the same house for 23 years and claims he has seen many unexplainable things since he was the age of 14 in his home. He said he thought it could have been his imagination, but the disturbing incidents just kept happening. But one incident has Sean considering that maybe all of his encounters have been real. It's late at night and no one is home. The security camera placed in Sean's room detects movement on its own and begins to track it. Then, just mere seconds later, it captures this on recording. Just as Sean claims, a dark figure peeks its head around the wall in the bathroom cautiously. It's hesitant, as if it's curious about the motion camera. You watch as it keeps looking into the room. Then the camera pans to the wall once again. And when it pans back towards the hallway, the figure has disappeared altogether. Could this have been a real shadow entity like Sean insists that it could be? Maybe it's the one that has been haunting him all these years, making him believe it was all just his imagination. Could his home be plagued by several different spirits? Or is it all just some kind of camera trick and editing? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to know what you think of the video. Adrienne Dakota, who is a mother on TikTok, has documented and uploaded some footage recorded by her security cameras that have absolutely terrified her. Adrienne alleges that she has been dealing with some strange and unexplainable events that happen while she is at home. After a while of dealing with the creepy activity, she decided to go through her security footage to see if she could see anything she had missed in the past few days that has been causing the events. And in one particular clip, she noticed something near her child's playpen. So she rewatched the footage, and what she noticed absolutely shook her to her core. This is her footage. What looks like a small figure peeks from behind the playpen. The figure has a very pale face and strangely resembles a small child with black hair. Adrienne believes this is the spirit responsible for all of the strange occurrences around her home. That all seems to center around her child's belongings. So is Adrienne right? Is this really the small spirit of a young child haunting her home? Or is it some kind of entity mimicking the features of a child purposely? Or do you think the entire situation is just some form of a weird anomaly?